I'm Erica Miles with ericamilesbeauty.com, and I'm a makeup artist here in Austin, Texas. I want to say thank you to Mr. La Mandola at TCU. He was one of my professors in the TV and film department. I'll always remember how he brought so many stories from his real life experience into his teaching in the classroom. He was the one who pointed out to me that I should be a makeup artist. Because he told me I should be a makeup artist, it finally sank in a few years later. And because of him, I did really follow my passion and make that my career choice. And no one else had ever pointed that out to me before. They thought, oh yeah, she's good at makeup. But he was like, you know what, you could really do this as a career. And I didn't think it was a viable career, so I didn't believe him at first. Mr. La Mandola, you made a huge difference in my life by pointing out to me something that I'm good at and giving me the confidence to believe in myself. Okay, let's get started with how to prep for a Zoom call quickly. And I just showed you a couple steps. With your hair, you want to at least run a brush through it. You can do a curling iron just to touch up some pieces around your face. You just don't want to look like you rolled out of bed, even though you might have just rolled out of bed. All the products I'm going to be using today are from Beauty Counter, and this is a foundation, and you can use a tinted moisturizer or just a concealer if you wanted to. But this is generally what I start with, and this is real, isn't it? I have some things I need to cover up. I'm going to go down the nose and just easily spread it through the center of the face, just using my fingers. Because we're just going to keep this really simple, right? It's just a Zoom call, it's just a quick spruce up. So why make it too complicated with a brush for every step, right? We're just going to use fingers and do something simple and easy. So just spread it out thin, and this will even out your skin tone. Next, I'm using a concealer, and this is a concealer pen. I'm going to start under the eyes for dark circles. Go in the inner corner, dark circle part, and under the lash line. Okay, so inner circle, inner corner, dark circle part, and then under the lash line, and just tap, tap, tap. You know what, let's go on top of the lid too. And that's just going to cancel out any redness, purple or gray colored skin. Look, even just with that, look how that just looks brighter and more lifted. Do the other eye, inner corner, dark circle, under the lash line, lid. Come back in with your pen and touch up any spots that you have going on. Next, I'm going to use a tiny bit of setting powder. This is also Beauty Counter. And I'm just going to use what's in the lid. And I have one brush I'm using here. Just do the center of your forehead, set your concealer, and go down the center of the face. Okay, so forehead, eye, nose, chin. Then using my same brush, I'm going to use a bronzer. And this is a quick, easy step. So if you smile, you have the apple of the cheek. Kind of go underneath the apple and then go into the hollows of the cheek, like this. Round it out on the apple, go under the cheekbone, and then go up around the hairline. Okay, and then see how that warms up the face? See, pale color. Okay, and it looks good to kind of pull some color down like this, because then this becomes the highlighted focus here. Speaking of eyes, take your bronzer, close, and I want you to do one swipe on each lid. And look how it looks like you have a little bit of eyeshadow on. You can use a touch of blush if you want to on the apple. A couple of swipes. That's where you want your pop of color. The next step is a little bit of eyeshadow, and I'm going to take this kind of medium shade and start at the lashes and just go halfway up the lid. Okay, see, just very easy. Okay, very easy. And then next I'm going to take kind of a darker color and just go right along the top lash line. and just do short little strokes just to make it a little smudged. Okay, so we're not really going to do a lot of eyeliner today. I think eyeliner just for a Zoom call can look kind of heavy and it can be kind of complicated. And that's a different video, a whole eyeliner lesson. So this is just very simple. Take a medium shade halfway up the eye and then right along the lash line with a darker eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to do mascara on the top and bottom lashes. Okay, see how that really opened my eyes? Next, you have two options. You can use an eyebrow brush and just smooth out your brows, just make them look tamed. Like look at that one compared to that one. Or you can use a brow gel, and I'm using this Beauty Counter brow gel in the color Light. And you just take the little spoolie and go up like this. And this is tinted, so it's going to fill it in a little bit. So it's kind of skipping that step of pencil plus clear gel. This is just a one step that has color. See how it's making it look thicker? And then I'm just going to grab those hairs. Okay, so look, that looks more groomed. So on camera it just looks a little like a more polished look. So it's really whatever you want to do, and most importantly, what you have time for. But this was quick. Okay, the very last step is a lip gloss. You can use a lipstick, but you have to spend more time with getting a lipstick perfectly on straight. Unless you use a very light, sheer, neutral color, you can just put it on really fast. But a color like this, it's tinted, but it's very sheer. See, I didn't have to worry about getting this on perfectly. And it looks really dark in the tube, but it goes on so light. And so that kind of looks good on camera, just a hint of color. It looks hydrated and can brighten up the face but not overpower. So I personally would not recommend a bright red lipstick in a Zoom call because everyone's just going to be like staring at your lips. Lastly, you might want to put on a pair of earrings. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that this helped you learn how to prepare for a Zoom call in a quick, easy way. Make sure you check out teacherscan.org. Thanks again. I'm Erica Miles.